That's what's up, people. Okay, welcome once again. And we're ready to roll in the jungle. I've got a great guy joining me for today's show. Definitely, you'll get to hear his voice in a bit as we talk about what to expect with the Super Eagles today. Less than 4 hours to that game. Nigeria cannot wait. Ibadan cannot wait. Lagos cannot wait. Port Harcourt cannot wait. Castina cannot wait. Kano cannot wait. We're ready to go. Because we go teach them a lesson. Also, don't forget that we've actually got NNL games going down today also. Also in the Euro Nations League, many more exciting games to go down. Yesterday we saw the Spaniards. Also in the Euro Nations League, many more exciting games to go down. Yesterday we saw the Spaniards against the Three Lions of England. A big game of some sort will be France against Germany today also. Also, there are games on as we speak. Live games talking about Nations Cup qualifiers. So, as we speak, I'll be giving you some of those results as they break. Also, something coming from Old Trafford this afternoon. Jose Mourinho, nothing in the good books. Someone seemed to be, charging him for some comments he made in that game where they came back from the dead against Newcastle. Also, good news, people. Good news I've got for you. The amputee national team has gotten their visas. So we're set for Mexico as we speak. Okay, let me get straight to a friend and brother in the studio. His name is Sean. Sean is joining me today for a special edition of Scoreboard. Here we are. EJ. Sean.
Yeah. Let the hope for Super Eagles.
That's it. 1 week.
1 week. Libya 4-0 the first leg. And I'm sure they'll be packing their bags for goals again. Getting ready their baskets to concede as many as possible this evening. But it's great to be here, Tony.
Okay.
Wonderful listeners out there. Good afternoon to you all. And also, they say you report your location. Everyone in Ibadan, good afternoon to you all. And hopefully we're going to be having a better country sooner or later, because it has just been a lot of complaints from people. But I think football has brought a lot of smiles on our faces. On Saturday, I was not opportune to see the full game. But I could see the way the road was free. I could see the way smiles were everywhere after the game. I know there were a lot of drinkings, there were a lot of popping of bottles. People were happy, and that's what football does. And I just hope, time our economy, our social, cultural, and social, whatever it is, every other thing, every key sector of the country will bring smiles to our faces, because that's what we're hoping for. Now, but Tony, it's player to be here. The NNL is going to be going down today. Yesterday it was wonderful in the UEFA National League. So far so good. I've been talking and teaching people about the league. Many football fans, they find it very difficult to understand. But I must tell you this, that UEFA have gone miles ahead of every other, confederations for them to organize such complicated league, complicated competition, and still not clash with international friendly, not clash with, a lot of things. I was so surprised, Tony, that in the last 3 weeks, a fan was telling me that there won't be Euros again. But let me tell you, the next Euros is going to be pan-European. It's going to be played in different cities all over the world. So the UEFA National League is not erasing any other thing. So yesterday, we saw a game filled with controversy, a lot of actions, a lot of passing.
True.
It was a game filled with goals. 5 goals to be precise. Sergio Ramos, his usual Sergio Ramos, 90 minutes deadline. 3-2, England actually defeated Spain. And the commentator said, if England wants to be the best, they need to start beating the best. And they did that yesterday. But I think there are a lot of best, there are a lot of good, there are a lot of giants. They still need to defeat. And also the biggest game today, Tony, I think is the game between France and Germany.
Germany across the world.
The Germans were actually bamboozled and destroyed by Netherlands.
That's what's up.
Over the weekend. So surprising, everyone. And I for one think Netherlands should be very careful, because I don't think it's they shouldn't say they are right because right now, I mean, Nigeria can beat Germany. So, it's a pleasure to be here, Tony.
Okay, thank you very much. Tony, 1 week. DJ.
1 week. We don't enter season. Make you no give reason. No reason. Anything we go make Naija no win. Holy Ghost fire. Naija so
Holy Ghost. Is it an issue of Holy Ghost fire now, or or just doing what you should do as a footballer? I mean, give the right passes.
Holy Ghost fire has nothing to do.
Okay, but then we'll see. We'll see about this one. Okay, very, very quickly. Let's just quickly talk about some games that are ongoing, on the continent now. Talking about Nations Cup live games earlier on, as at 12:30. We had the first game that actually opened the curtain for lots of games that are going down. Madagascar against Equatorial Guinea. Comoros against Morocco. Maybe a shocker for me. Morocco was leading in that game 2-1, and now getting back to the scoreboard 2-2. Comoros coming back in that one. Also, Malawi against Cameroon. That game ended 0-0. But as we speak, we've got 5 games ongoing as we speak. Egypt leading 2-0 against Eswatini. And of course, Rwanda losing at home against Guinea. Seychelles against South Africa. That game is back in the second 45. That game is in the 50th minute now. And Sheon, you want to say maybe what we want to see 0-0 as we speak. The South Africans fail to maybe capitalize.
Yeah, they fail to capitalize playing, Seychelles. Yes, as a matter of fact, they are not minors in football anymore, especially when it comes to Africa. But I think the Seychelles are actually giving them a run for their money. They are creating chances.
Okay.
South Africans, yes, they might be very, very unusual playing on the turf. I think it's something, but regardless of that, it's football.
Okay.
And then the South Africans are also trying their best. But Seychelles are actually, showing the fact that they are playing at home, gathering momentum from the fans and doing the best they can. But for me, I think for the Super Eagles, it's going to be a plus for us if this game ended ends 0-0. It's going to be 2-point difference.
Gives us the chance to
give us a chance. It's going to be a moral boosting result for the Super Eagles to go over there, go up against Libya and actually probably defeat them probably for whatever scores, but get the maximum 3 points. So top the regardless of that, remember that 2 teams will be going to the AFCON. So from all groups. So I think because I'm going to have a different AFCON, 4 teams representing Africa. So I think for us, but we still don't want to top the group. It's normal. African, Nigeria will carry last now. It's not just working to carry last. Nigeria don't want carry last. So as a matter of fact, we want to top the group. We want to show South Africans. Yes, our league might not be the best, but we have the best talent in Africa.
The voice of Cheryl right here in the studios of 94.9 32 FM people. Report your location. In Ibadan. Don't sleep on this one. No matter the state. The power of Niger. That's what we will be looking forward to this evening as the lads take to the pitch of play. Now let's talk about one team. You say maybe somehow it concerns us. Amunike is simply getting 3 points with Tanzania. Show 1-0. They lead against the Cape Verdeans. Wow.
Amunike is not rookie when it comes to managing national team.
Okay.
He has got the experience as a player and also as a coach. And playing at home against Cape Verde. Yes, Cape Verde has they've been one of the countries in Africa that have grown up the ladder when it comes to developing football. And I remember in the last 3 Nations Cup during the quarterfinal stage.
Also,
Chan also
looking good.
Even with their very, very small, it's like a very small highland. But I think they're doing well. But it's no match for Tanzania, especially when you have a coach like Amunike in charge. So I for one think it should be an easy ride for them.
It should be.
For 3 minutes so far, 1-0. Playing at home against Cape Verde, with all due respect to Cape Verde. Yes, they have got the talent. They've got also the prospects. They've been in the champ. They've been in the African Nations Cup also before. I think 4 times. So I think they also have the champ. But Tanzania is playing at home and they've got Amunike. And I think that's
his ammunition.
With his ammunition, I think that's an hope ahead for Tanzanians.
Okay, talking about other games, the Central African Republic against Ivory Coast. That game in the 38th minute that people as we speak, and it's still nil-nil. Also, let's talk about our games to come much later. Benin against Algeria, like I said this morning. Also, we have the likes of Niger against Tunisia, Lesotho against Uganda, Gambia, yep, against Togo, Botswana against Burkina Faso, Mauritania against Angola, Namibia against Mozambique, Zimbabwe against Congo. Power of Niger people working together. That's what's up, people. Sudan against Senegal, Liberia against Congo, and Libya against Nigeria much later today at 7 p.m. Okay, now, Sean, let's quickly get straight to the groupings from Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D, Group E, and I mean, who are the teams that look good as we speak?
Surprisingly for me, Group A.
Match day 4.
Group A, surprisingly for me, Madagascar. They're actually giving Senegal a run for their money, and it's so weird. Like, very, very ununderstandable for me. But regardless of that, I think Senegal still got a chance. There's a high probability that both teams will be having 10 points after match day 4 today.
True.
And they could be, getting to the next stage of the competition. Now, for Equatorial Guinea not doing well, a surprising thing for me. They hosted in 2013, and then Gabon, they hosted with Gabon. We were expecting them to actually grow through that after hosting. But I think it's still very sorry. They've lost 3 games. They just managed to win 1 out of 4 games. For the Group B, Cameroon, Morocco, as usual, we're all expecting that. For Morocco, they played a goalless draw. I mean, against Malawi, and after leading by 2-0.
Also played a goalless 2-0 draw now against Comoros.
So you expect them to even to whitewash these teams. With all due respect to them, but as I said earlier, not to tackle myself, I said African football is actually growing, and they are no minors anymore.
Okay.
For Group C, Mali and Burundi. I mean, Burundi are second on the log. Ahead of Gabon.
It's pretty much a one
point difference. A very close gap, you say. Very close gap.
Burundi, Gabon also in third position.
Burundi with 5 points, Gabon with 4 points. But Mali looks clear. They look ready
seven points.
to go straight to the next round. For Group D, Algeria leading the group. As we expected, Algeria leading the group, and also Benin Republic, second in that with 4 points, 3 points gap between them, and we still have one more game to go for this before we go back to our normal club football. For Group E, South Africa as usual, 8 points. As it stands now, they're playing goalless with Seychelles. So if eventually they win, or the taste defeat, is that way they have 2 points gap, 1 point gap, or
those are the two possibilities, or 3 points.
4 points, sorry.
If
or 4
win,
points gap.
There will be
4
a 10
points gap, 2 points or 1 point gap. Because if eventually they win now, they're going to be on 10 points. They're going to be on 6 till 7:45 when we'll be having a game against Libya. For Group F, we have Kenya topping the group. Kenya, they are actually doing well when it comes to economy and political scene in Africa, and also they're doing well in football. I said again, fairly well in football. I said the game against Ethiopia yesterday. Beautiful goals, Tony. I mean, outrageous goals from outside the box. 2 goals in the first half, and the late one in the second half against Ethiopia. Ethiopia second on the log with 4 points. As expected, you expect them to also perform well. For Group G, Antonio, we have Zimbabwe and DR Congo. DR Congo, they have one of the best clubs in the clubs in Africa.
Okay, let's go pay this bill, and when we come back, we'll just round up what the groups look like, and we'll go talk about some other exciting story as we count down to that game. 7:45, Nigeria away to Libya in Tunisia.
As heavy rain don't dey pour everywhere now, it is important to sure make we prepare for them so that something wey suppose dey cool us no go become gbege. Research don show say the plenty omiyale yawa wey don dey trouble Ibadan town na we dey cause am. Like make people dey pour dirty for inside gutter or where flood water dey pass. Like make people dey build house for where flood dey pass. Make we do our own part to stop this flood water wahala o. Oyo State government in collabo with World Bank support, na don do plenty work to stop omiyale gbege, waka go see Shasha or Shaji, Oladua, Sele Rainbow plus Ogberekpegba. Repair work don start for Eleyele water works. Even self government don dredge all major rivers for inside Ibadan. Where it don't fall and flood don't fall everywhere. No call carry boat face say you want pass through the water or you carry motor you drive pass through the water. Na IUFMP they knack on this information and for more tori forward match go Torchlight our website on top www.ibadanflood.org. IUFMP say no to flood.
Cousin, are you ready for me this morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Your time starts now. Air gives us energy to work and play. True or false?
True.
Carbohydrate provides the body with its main source of energy. True or false?
True.
The red color in the traffic light tells us to go. True or false?
False.
This is the way we wash our face.
Are you a kid between ages 5 and 11? The right place to get educated and have some fun is here on the Smart Kids Show with Auntie Yellow. The 32 FM Smart Kids Show with Auntie Yellow comes up 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays. Proudly sponsored by Honeywell Noodles.
Honeywell noodles.
Sports on 94.9, 32 FM. 94.9, 32 FM.
I know a place where the land is greener and the first city brings beauty just like the rainbow.
TY Mix.
It's hard to replace such a good feeling when the news of unity fills the air while the wind blows.
No tension. Hey, you've got to believe we will win. We will win and we will overcome right there in a strange land. Okay, let me just quickly tell you that you can be part of us. Yes, our social media channels on Facebook, www.facebook.com/32FM949. On Twitter is at 32FM949. Instagram also at 32FM949. We are live on YouTube. If you've got a phone and you're browsing on that phone, it's a smartphone. Head straight to YouTube and just watch us live as we speak in the studio. Show. Let's get back to that. The final groups, and let's round off on that.
Quickly, Group H. We have Guinea topping Group H with 12 points. They're coasting to qualifier 12 points to them, and Ivory Coast 7 points behind them. And for Group I, we have Burkina Faso. And I think Group I is a very cleanly contested group. Yeah. We have three teams with 6 points. Burkina Faso, Angola, and Mauritania on 6 points. For Group J, we have Egypt and Tunisia on 9 points. Two North Africans, battling for that. And for Group K, we have Guinea-Bissau and Mozambique. With Guinea-Bissau topping the group 7 points. Mozambique with 4 points. Group A, we have Uganda with 7 points, and Tanzania with,
now, as things stand,
5 points. They're leading.
The first themselves to qualify.
Yeah, they're leading Cape Verde by a goal to nil. So they have a chance of, representing their team.
It's a group that can qualify. They can. Uganda, Cape Verde, and Lesotho.
They can also qualify. Lesotho can qualify. They have 2 points. Wow. And we still have about 2 games to go. After this match game before. Yeah, after 2 games to go.
Okay. Those are some of the results from the standings now on the group stages as regards the road to Cameroon. Do not forget that tournament will be played in June and not the usual. Not the usual January, February. So let's just keep tabs, people. We'll keep talking to you much more about this. Okay, very, very quickly. Let me just tell you some of the games that will be going down today in the NNL. Ikorodu against Crown FC of Ogbomoso. And we also would have the likes of Spartan of Lagos against Bayelsa United. Time will be 4 p.m. for that game. And much later tomorrow now, we'll be having stationary stores against Newi United. Also, FC Taraba against, they'll be locking us with Kogi United. And, you talk about the group of shooting stars now. They will be locking on with Warri Wolves. That game is tomorrow. So get ready to go support the boys tomorrow. Gateway versus J Atete and Abia Comets against Aqua Starlets. Also, Delta Stars FC versus Rovers of Calabar. Dynamite Force against Oshun United. Delta Force against Remo Stars of Ijebu. So those games to go down today and tomorrow respectively. Hopefully tomorrow morning when I come, I'll bring you the result of all of these games and of course tell you some of the fixtures to go down tomorrow. Shooting Stars tomorrow. Get ready to go support the boys. Now let's move away from that quickly. Sheon, let's go talk about the Euro Nations League. But maybe before we go, get to that point, let's take a jet to Old Trafford now.
Yep.
What is wrong? Mourinho a couple of days back. I mean, that story had been flying that he said some vulgar words to the camera and he was caught. And I mean, there have been investigations going on, but I can confirm now that the charges are up and running. Shion.
Yeah. Just said that he used he said some words to the television camera.
And they used a lip reader.
Using saying it in Portuguese.
Yeah.
I think you say because there are many people that understand Portuguese also. But for one thing, it's just a lot of pressure on him.
Okay.
There's a lot of pressure on him right now. And he was so lucky coming down from behind to win that game. And I feel this drama just never stop. This Jose Mourinho, it comes with a lot of drama. It comes with a lot of results. And they've charged him now. I just hope
he has until Fridays
to reply, to
respond to that
to those
charges.
To those charges. Also, remember that you have a vital game this weekend.
Yeah,
against Chelsea. So I think he needs to respond on time. Just to take away that.
I think he'll get punished for this one. Definitely, because once
if it's gonna be, it could be a match game ban.
It could be a touchline ban.
It could be fine.
It could be fine.
So whatever, but I think it would prefer fine.
Man United fans would not want to.
Would prefer a
touchline ban where he would not be present on the touchline
against Chelsea.
No, that'll be a setback. Let's move away. Let's go talk about the Euro Nations League. Exciting games to go down today. France, Germany. I think the highlight. But let's talk about France, Germany. Germany seem to be on a downward climb. They're struggling at the moment. The players, I mean, they are not just doing what they should do. In the past 5 games, they've had over 101 shots. So, but they have not won some of these games.
They've not won
the last 2 now.
Last 2, yeah, they won their friendly against Peru.
Yeah, I mean, that was their third match.
That was the third match. After losing to South Korea, in the
at the World Cup.
But I think for one, there's just the Germans. They're having a lot of problems in the middle.
Wow.
It's so obvious they're having.
Really?
I think the scene in Mesut Ozil in that team because I feel there's just a lot of job, a lot of work load onto the crews.
Have you also noticed that Bierhoff and also Joachim Löw have been trying to get through to Ozil?
They've been trying to get through to. There was a story about them going to Emirates.
Yeah,
and they were denied of saying him. So I think it's very crucial they get him back or get a replacement for that position. There are creative chances, and also up front, I think they need to get a player that is more prudent, with converting chances. Yes, Thomas Muller has not been the Thomas Muller we know. And the Gotzka, the young man from Leipzig, has also not been that kind of finisher that he is in the club.
Okay.
They've been a lot of a lot of loopholes in the but I think today they are facing a French side, the World Cup champions, the most talented team in the world right now, and then they've just gotten just 1 point so far in the UEFA National League. They are last on the log.
Can you imagine?
1 point.
I mean, if France wins today, they are done.
They're done. It's over. I remember that this UEFA National League determines your place. In the Euro 2020, that'll be taking place in different cities in Europe. So they need to take this team serious. The intensity of this UEFA National League is more than any friendly. It's very, very important. It determines your qualification stage.
Yeah.
To the UEFA national, to the the Euros proper. So they need to be very serious. They need to bring up their whole their game today, and it's so unfortunate that they'll be playing away. It's so unfortunate.
And some other teams: Ireland against the Welsh national team, Ukraine will lock on against Czech Republic, Norway against Bulgaria, Slovenia against Cyprus, and Ryan Giggs not having the best of time with the Welsh. He's experiencing some of the challenges. I think it takes to handle a team.
He knows now.
And no Gareth Bale, no Aaron Ramsey also.
Being a pundit is different from being a coach.
Talk to the likes of Phil Neville, they'll actually tell you more. And also Gary Neville. Okay, thank you very, very much. That's all we can take on the show. Hopefully tomorrow morning when we come, we'll talk about good things that happen, this evening, and we'll not come and open the book of lamentations. Hopefully. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you for coming on the show. Okay, do have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day, and stick around for Mama Kilatiche, the home run. Will be kickstarting in a bit. I remain your humble self. Anthony is my name. You can catch me on Twitter at the Voice. Thank you to Kayode. Have yourself a wonderful day.